Hey, thank you so much for coming to a weekend service. We hope you had a great time and plan on coming back soon. I wanted to take just a few minutes and tell you a little bit of our story and how we got to this point today. In the summer of 2013, my wife and our boys felt called by God to start a brand new church. So we looked at a variety of different options around the country and eventually landed in Woodland. How we came to Woodland is part of a much bigger story, but through a few close friends who told us about Woodland and its need for new churches, we decided to pack up our family and move here. We were here for about a year before we opened our doors in December of 2014. What has happened since that time has been an incredibly wild ride. We started over at Tafoya Elementary on the east side of town, and in the summer of 2018 moved here downtown to 120 Main Street to do all we can to help as many people as possible find and follow Jesus. We have three core values that we try to live by as often as possible. The first is to live like Jesus. And that means very simply that every single one of us, if we bump into someone in the community, they should feel like they just bumped into Jesus. And that means that we all need, as often as possible, is to be pursuing a life that looks like Jesus, that loves like Jesus, and that acts like Jesus. The second is to live as family. Maybe not your family or a family that you know, but the family that God intends. And that means a family that loves each other well, that is willing to have the hard conversations, and is always there to back the other up. And last is to live in faith. We know that if we're going to follow after Jesus, it means big steps of obedience, where he's going to ask us to do things that require big and bold faith. Our entire story has been doing everything we can to live out those core values. Maybe you've been a part or seen one of these things lived out in our Back to School Carnival, our Give Love initiative for foster youth in Yolo County, or any of the other dozen initiatives that we've been doing throughout our entire history. It is our goal to do everything we can to help as many people as possible find and follow Jesus. We are so thankful that you've been a part of this story in some way and hope that in the years to come that you will play an even bigger role. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you on a weekend again soon.